a thing of if you want to or not, you must learn.
Mhm.
I can take I and my siblings, for instance. We grew up here in Abuja. Like it was more like I was born here in Abuja and was raised here. But like whenever you hear me speak my dialect, gong gong, like I'm
Yeah.
from Obo in Imo State. So
Wow.
whenever I speak my dialect, even if I'm in the car, you will see somebody turn and be like, "You're
You're
from
from
this
this
place," and
place.
I'm like, "Yes."
Exactly.
Even I have friends that'll be like, "You like this your language a lot." Like anytime you just see your sister, you just start, and I'm like, "Yes, I'm proud of where I'm from." And unlike some other tribes, you see them. Ah, I have friends that they'll be like, they'll speak their language, and their mom will be like, "Close your mouth. What are you even saying? You can't even speak your
Mhm.
language very well." And I mean, it's one thing I like about the Igbo culture, the fact that you have a child that is as little as a year, 2 years old, and you can easily speak your language. You know that
Yeah.
you
They
understand,
understand it.
even if they can't talk back to you in the same language, but they understand it. So I mean, it's one of the things. It's one of the things I love about the Igbo people.
Yes,
They don't.
definitely.
They don't. I know influencers that are based abroad,
But they stick
but
it.
their kids,
Mm-hmm.
maybe their kids are, maybe they got married to a white woman, and you see their kids still speak Igbo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a composite thing, and
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the things that I so love about the Igbo people.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole lot, though, but this is actually one of it. And I think a whole lot, yeah, a whole
Okay.
lot. So let me just not take so much of our time, and then let's go into. I think we've talked about the business part, the language part. Okay, let's talk about spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
About the spirituality.
Okay.
I think let me leave this part to you.
Wow. Okay. When you say spirituality, what do you mean? Like
Being religious, being,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
generally.
Okay, now speaking of our Igbo tribe and our religiosity and spirituality,
Mm,
like I said, we are one unique tribe, one rich
yeah.
tribe, you understand? Even our beliefs, our values are deeply rooted. There are certain things, like I said, when I read about Chinachi's book, read on Chinachi's book about things fall apart, I
Mm,
started learning certain things about our cultural beliefs.
mm-hmm,
And when you say religion or spirituality,
mm-hmm.
sometimes people mistake spirituality to be Igbo witchcraft and all those kind of things. It's not that.
Exactly.
It's
That's
not that.
actually one of the reasons why I wanted you to
It's
talk
not. It's
about
not
it.
that. You understand? For example, there are certain laws in the Igbo land, certain spiritual or religious rites
Mm-hmm,
that we should uphold. You understand? For example, I was listening to Mazi Diba one day, and he was saying that, you know, ejaculating on the floor
mm,
is not a good thing.
mm.
You understand? Ejaculating
Okay.
on the floor is not a good thing because why? The earth is a mother
Yeah.
and all that. Now, if you are sensitive or educated enough, there are certain things, even without you being told this is not, you should know
You should know.
it is not right.
Mm,
You understand? For example, our Igbo traditional, our religious practices as Igbos,
mm.
as a man, you shouldn't look at another man's wife, a
Wow.
woman that was paid for. You shouldn't do that. When I say look at, I don't mean don't look at her physically, but
I know.
you know what I mean.
In
Uh-huh.
some ways and
Yes.
some kind of some
These
sorts.
are our religious, our spirituality are just basic, deep truths about life that if we follow, we would not be having issues we have today.
Mm-hmm.
Life would be easy for us. And the spiritual part too. Also, I would also talk briefly on how movies growing up has swayed us, the younger generation, about.
Mm.
We think Igbo spirituality is using witch and wizard. You know, you
Exactly.
watch those days, specifically we go and meet Balawa inside the Aha
Chaka
Palace
chaka
and
chaka
say,
chaka.
I want to kill this guy. We'll give
Yes.
them charm and all that. Yes, we have dibias, we have charms, but they are not for killing people.
Mm-hmm.
And this has affected a lot of us when we're growing up. We believe going home, they will kill you, they will
You're always
poison
scared
you.
of going
You're always
home.
scared of going home, but it's not so.
Mm.
Every culture, every tribe, apart from spirituality, there is power. There is deep spiritual power in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, we had Igbo Fest on Sunday on the 19th.
Yes.
You understand? Weather forecast says it was going to rain. But guess what? It didn't rain.
Somebody actually made a post with that.
It didn't
I
rain.
saw a post on
It didn't rain.
Instagram.
Does it mean we want to go and do something devilish or
Mm,
no? We use our spiritual sources to hold the rain
to hold the weather.
for something for a better good.
Yes.
God is the one who gives the Almighty. Chukwokike is the one who gives everybody power.
Mm-hmm.
And the power he has given to the Igbos or everybody is not for evil. If you
Yeah.
use it to go and do evil, it's on you. It doesn't mean the whole tribe is evil. So you see, there's a lot about our Igbo spirituality that people have really misunderstood and misconstrued. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
Nollywood has not helped us in the past about that.
They really
They
didn't.
portrayed the spiritual side to be all
Evil.
about evil, evil, evil. No, we can use our spiritual power to hold the rain for a good, for a better good. We
Mm-hmm.
can use our spiritual power to heal the sick.
Mm-hmm.
We can use our spiritual power to settle family discourse. You understand? Create values in the community and say, this is not supposed to be done, this is supposed to be done, this is not how you do things. You understand? It's just like when you said something about our language
Yeah.
and all that. Without knowing your language or knowing where you're from, you lose your identity.
You
And as
do.
a human being, no matter how big you are, no matter how successful you are, if you don't have an identity,
To it
you're a
forward that.
nobody. So, and what is your identity without you understanding your language?
Exactly.
What is your identity without you transferring it to your children or being proud of it? You understand? No matter how it sounds, no matter how where you come from, you must hold on to what your identity. You understand? So I believe I've touched a little bit on
Yes, a lot.
spirituality.
A
Yeah,
whole lot.
thank you.
A whole lot. So, but I am there's this thing that I've heard actually had a friend that was arguing with the other day. He's this person, he's this type of person, he doesn't really believe in Bible. He's Igbo as well.
Mm-hmm,
He doesn't really believe in Bible. He's always like he would always point out scriptures to you
mm-hmm,
that this thing is they are just using it to deceive us. Let's go
mm-hmm,
back to our Igbo culture.
mm-hmm.
Let's do this one. Let's do this one. So, and I was like, is it that the Igbo religion he's talking about? Is it that
It's against
is against
Christianity.
Christianity? So I felt like I would always want to ask, but he doesn't really give me a straight answer. So I just felt like, don't worry, one day I'll just bring you to the podcast
Okay,
so you come and air your
okay.
opinion.
The thing here is one thing about Igbo culture is we would never kick against God Almighty.
That is it.
Almost every Igbo name has Chukwu in it. So
Exactly.
which God are you talking about?
That's
Now
that's
another
the
thing
thing.
psychologically about life is the creator of heaven and earth is not the creator of just Christians alone. He's
No.
not a God to just Christians. He's a God for everybody. He's a God of everybody. So if the Igbo tribes are saying they are serving him, you now have to ask yourself, how are they serving him and how are they following him?
That is
Now, anybody who's an Igbo person who's saying the Christian religion is not a good one, he might have his own reason. He might have legit reasons for saying that because for every religion, there are people who are extremists and there are people who abuse what they are serving. You understand?
exactly,
If
yeah.
you look at some of our rights, some of the things that some of the do's and don'ts of the Igbo tribe, it's similar to the commandments God gave Moses.
That is the thing. I always tell him this. See, so long as it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian, you're a traditionalist, so long as you know what is good in your heart, you know what pleases God, and you know that you know whatever it is you're doing to another person, you know that once it's done to you, you won't like it. I
And
mean, humanity just it
yeah,
doesn't matter
yeah.
your religion.
And another reason why people like that don't support or like the Christian religion is because sometimes people in our tribe abuse
Mm,
our cultural practices. Now, for example, even in the court of law, when you want to get married,
mm-hmm.
they recognize the traditional rights more than
The
whatever
church,
certificates or the church, whatever.
yes, they do.
In the law, if you've paid your bride price and you have your certificates, you might not even do church wedding.
Exactly.
You are legally married.
Marriage.
But
Exactly.
now sometimes people place their white wedding much more than what
The traditional wedding.
much more than the court wedding, forgetting the fact that this is much more. So when strong traditionalists see these things, they are easily
They are
irritated.
pissed.
They are pissed. They now say they don't like this religion. They don't like. And again, when you look at our traditionalists, when you look at what the whites did to us and everything, it's you can also trace their anger,
Yes,
the
exactly.
slavery, and